Imagine taking your organization to an extraordinary level of employee engagement, something that very few, if any, across your industry enjoy. We're talking top 1% in the world on an instrument such as the Gallup Q12 survey. In addition to that, you have seen a significant reduction in employee sick days and a significant increase in employee retention. All the while, your organization was unfazed by the Great Resignation and quiet quitting. And simultaneously, you are seeing an increase in productivity at the rate of 20% and goal attainment on important KPIs across the organization. One organization has claimed to have done just that, and they have done it through an approach that may seem uncanny or at least unconventional. What they have done is they have replaced their leaders, their managers, with professional coaches. Yes, let that sink in. They have replaced their managers with professional coaches. Now, before you allow all of your objections to surface, let's explore how or why this might work, and if there is a way to do this within your organization in a way that is more conventional, or at least more palpable. The 2017 U.S. Workplace Report was one of the first instances in which I saw a reputable source talk about the importance of coaching skills in the workplace in order to directly impact employee engagement. In particular, in that report, they looked at organizations that enjoyed 70% employee engagement versus those that had the norm, which was 33% employee engagement at that time across most industries. And one of the findings was that organizations that had that very high 70% employee engagement was because leaders knew how to leverage coaching skills. In particular, leaders use coaching skills at the onboarding process, at annual evaluations, in order to give formal or informal feedback, in order to manage conflict, in order to help their direct reports be creative and solve problems. And all of this increased employee satisfaction and engagement. So we know that coaching can make an impact in an organization, in particular when it comes to employee productivity and engagement. In addition, there are a plethora of studies that pinpoint to the impact, the high return on investment for coaching, whether that is for executives, for leaders, for teams, for groups across any industry and organization. And so I think most people agree there is a high value to having external coaches support your organizational efforts, or even a combination of external and internal coaches support your efforts. But despite all of that, you still may not be keen on the idea of replacing all of your managers, all of your leaders with a cadre of professional coaches. And that's okay, because there's something else that we can explore. In 2017, McCarthy and Milner created a study in which they sought to answer, can leaders be taught coaching skills? First, they assessed the coaching skills that leaders had. And maybe this is not a surprise, but many of the leaders overrated their ability to leverage competencies and skill sets that professional coaches use. For example, they rated themselves much higher on active listening. They proclaimed that they were in effect giving coaching to their direct reports, when in reality, they were more in the mode of advice giving, etc. And so the researchers created an intervention, a short period of time, in which these leaders were able to practice and leverage coaching skills to make an impact. And so if that seems more palpable to you, because perhaps in your organization you highly value your leaders' ability to have expert knowledge, tacit knowledge, domain knowledge that they can use in leading others, then there's no need to replace all of them with a cadre of professional coaches. Instead, what you can do is equip those leaders to be able to leverage coaching competencies and skills when they are interacting with their colleagues and their direct reports in order to increase employee engagement by creating this very growth mindset type of culture. And if this is something that has piqued your interest, we can actually help you with that. I'm Miranda Walichowski at Human Architects, and we have designed a training that is research-based that will help your leaders be able to learn competency and skills of professional coaches and deploy those in the workplace. I have extensive background in coaching. I'm a professional certified coach through the International Coaching Federation. I have coached executives, leaders, and teams. And in addition, I have created and I teach 3 graduate level classes in coaching. So all of this, coupled with my background in educational psychology, has helped us design a training that is effective. It is highly experiential, micro-delivered, coach-supported, and it works. It has a rippling effect in terms of impact and long-lasting impact. So if this is something you would like to explore more, please reach out. We would be happy to talk with you and see how this training could impact and support the leaders within your organization so that you can achieve those organizational goals that you have in mind. So we look forward to hearing from you and partnering with you on this endeavor. I think the workplace is well overdue for some strong coaching, and we need it at all levels. Internal coaches, external coaches, and leaders as coaches, even from the bottom up, having peer-to-peer coaching take place in the workplace. So let's get started, and we can help you with that initial first step.